Hello, everybody. As you can see, I am by myself. Kevin's having a little bit of technical difficulty right now, but that's okay because I'm going to do my card and whatever else needs to be done so that, oh, here he comes. He's coming. There he is. He's still working on it. Anyway, while he is doing that, I am going to start by reading out the card that I pulled. And it's very interesting because this particular card actually is about your throat chakra. So it's about speaking your truth. And sometimes we are a little bit afraid to speak out. Some of the releasing, the best releasing that we can do is through our voice. And so there he is.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yay! Hi, everybody. You continue, babe.
Okay. Anyway, so what they're recommending here is that you be a little bit brave and be able to speak your truth because you'll feel it in your throat if you're not. It gets sore, it gets tight, it gets hoarse. And what you need to say or shout or sing or laugh or cry about is really important. And it is really the most effective way to get out what's stuck inside. And we've been told, to be quiet and all that. So we've been trained to keep ourselves quiet. So what they're recommending is that you close your eyes, take 5 really deep breaths. When you get to number 5, you're going to make whatever sound comes out. And as you do that, I mean, we have a little bit of inhibition that comes in. It's like, oh, I don't want to make a sound. I don't want to make a weird sound. But if you have your mic off, nobody can hear you anyway. You
Unlike
do
me.
over and over, and each time allow yourself to get louder. And the more you release those inner sounds, the more confident you'll get in communicating how you feel every day. And that is super important to do for your mental health, for your emotional health, for your spiritual health, all of it. So releasing the energy in the throat chakra. Speak your truth.
Speak it. That came up a lot this weekend, didn't it?
It did. Yep.
Did you tell everybody about our weekend yet?
No, I went right into the card.
You went right into the card. Can you put the card in the camera? Or did you put it away already?
I may have. Oh, yeah, I can. There it is.
Cool. That's cool.
Yeah, so we were in Red Deer on the weekend, and it was amazing. It was a well attended market. Lots of spectacular vendors there, lots of mediums, lots of people with really cool, creative things. Like Kevin and I were just drawn to these wood and feather creations that were there.
I'm mad that we didn't get them. We should have bought one.
I know, but we had no
We
time.
always do that.
We were just like so busy, and we just did one reading after the other both days, and there wasn't even time to eat. There was no time. It
And when
was
she
great.
says that, she's not joking. Like, we literally would finish one. I'd get up, I'd look at our sign-in sheet, and I'd call the next person. And it was like that just constantly.
Yeah.
It was really, I loved it. It was good.
Yeah. It was cool. So when we did that, we had a draw, and we're going to draw a name for
Yes.
the winner of the signed book and a heart healing session.
A healing heart session. So do you have that? Oh, you do. Good. I
Yeah,
meant to
I
ask you to
got the
make sure you
box.
have it
I
beside
got
you.
it.
You
Yep,
got it. You got it. You got it.
I
So,
got it.
folks, we put the link in the chat already. If you can see it, hopefully you can. Oh, we got all kinds of people saying hi. John Doe from Hawaii. I love John Doe. He's the coolest John Doe we know.
John Doe.
John Doe. And Celeste says hi. How cool is that? And I think Anita said hi, but she said she couldn't see us. There was
Oh,
because we were delayed
oh.
by like a minute. Panic. Yeah. If you want a reading, click on that link, and we will try our best to get you in. We got a lot of people watching, so click the link. Get in here, especially if you're new.
Okay, I'm going to.
Without further ado, she's going to reach in. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
Not looking.
Don't
And
show it on the camera because will have their phone number and email.
Oh, yes. Okay. So it's Fiona Gebby. I hope I said that right.
She
Gebby
did a
or
reading.
Gebby? Yeah,
You
I
did a
remember
reading with
Fiona.
Fiona.
Totally remember that. So congratulations.
Was Fiona
We'll
the
be.
one that called her dad fat? Her late dad that's crossed over? Was that Fiona? I think that might have been Fiona.
They all run together for me. I don't know. Good for you.
I
if
think
you
that might
remember.
have been Fiona that called her dad fat. It was quite funny. Maybe not. Maybe I'm mixing them up because ended up doing 19 readings. I counted them up today. We did 19 readings over the 2 days, and our readings were lasting 20 to 30 minutes. So that's like 10 hours of readings. It was a lot. It was really fun. We had a blast doing it, though. I would do that every day. I just loved it. I couldn't do it every day. I'd be a basket case. I would be. It'd be like, holy. We have all kinds of people waiting in the waiting room. Do we want to just get right at, or do we want to talk about what we're doing? No, let's leave the big announcement till the end of the show.
Okay.
Big announcement, folks. Folks, this is revolutionary. We're going to, revolutionary. I'm telling you, it's revolutionary. We're going to change the show up, and I think it's going to be for the better. It's going to be really cool. So without further ado, we're going to bring in Miss Megan. Megan, if you're ready, have your camera on, which I see you do. And I'm going to click this little button here. It's a magic button. And it brings you up.
Hey, Megan.
Hello. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you just
Perfect.
fine.
Oh, awesome.
Megan, we met Megan in Red Deer.
We did.
Yes.
Ooh. You have been getting like major, I'm going to say downloads or information from your guides since that reading. Would that be accurate?
Yes.
Was there a question you had regarding it? There was something that you're confused about. They're making me feel.
I guess it would be where I go from here for my career, I guess, is my biggest thing.
forward.
Fair.
Remind me briefly what you do for a living again. Sorry.
I work for victim services.
Right. There's another opportunity being presented to you. Has it been presented to you already?
I guess just with my abilities and that journey that I'm kind of planning on going on.
This is going to be like right now, your journey is going to be a part-time side gig, I'll call it. I hate that word, but
Okay.
there's going to be an opportunity, and maybe it is within the spiritual realm. Like it could even be at a metaphysical store where you're going to work there, but you could also practice there, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't let fear stand in your way.
Okay.
Angela, you have something. You know what we should do, Angela? When you have something, put a card on the table and then I'll know.
I couldn't decide which one I wanted to start with.
It doesn't matter. Just then I know you have something and I can go bing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So that one really is talking about, we go through times of challenge and loss. And even though we sometimes have to take a really shady, it's temporary, unfamiliar path, but nothing is lost in that. So we have to remember that even in our grief and in our loss, we need to keep that unwavering faith that all of it's happening for our highest good in the end. Nothing that's meant for you will be taken from you. So it's all coming no matter what. And the second card I pulled is right here. And it's about healing your heart. And part of this is reclaiming yourself and your story. When we go through hard things, sometimes it's hard to rebuild and figure out who we are afterwards because everything shifts and we kind of lose track of where we want to go or who we want to be in that. But the beautiful thing about that is that we can recreate ourselves. And so that's what healing is all about. It's about figuring out who we truly are and taking comfort in knowing that there's this divine spark within you that's a never-ending source of peace and magic. So no matter what happens, you're going to do great things. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that means a lot to me because I am doing that whole healing thing right now. And when this because of our reading, but when my fiance passed away when I was 22, I haven't been the same since. And
Yeah.
I had to raise a daughter as well in that
Yeah.
mix of things, right? So it's been a struggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's huge challenges that you've been going through. Absolutely.
And it does change you, right? You 1 minute you think you're going this way and then it's completely ripped from you. And
Yeah. You're starting over and you're creating a brand new you. You're forced to. You have no choice. Yeah.
And I just started that. He passed away in 2011. And just now I'm starting to heal from that and recognizing that I need to do that for myself and my family.
Yeah. Yeah. And good for you because you're taking that step. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of bravery to step into that because there's a lot of pain and stuff that we don't really want to feel going through that. So But we also know that everything happens when it needs to. And, you couldn't have started down this path back then,
No.
because you wouldn't have been ready. And there's only so much healing we can do at one time. So this is the perfect time for you to release whatever's coming up now. And
Yeah,
I
and
just
that's what the new guy,
The new
yeah,
boy.
the new boy, oh yeah, the new boy. He said, "How come some of those things, weren't brought up in previous readings years ago?" And I told him, I said, "It's because I wasn't ready. I
Yeah.
wasn't ready to face those things and deal with them, and now I'm strong enough to be able to." So,
Well,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
it's
It was
I don't think it's a case of being strong enough. You had a little one that you were responsible for.
mm,
You had to put your grief aside. Literally, you had to pack it into a box, put it
yeah,
aside, and deal with life. And you know what? You did a great job. They want to go back to the reading and they want to stress again. The decision's been made. Act on it.
yeah, yeah,
Do you
okay,
remember
got it.
that?
Yeah, I do.
They brought it up, and for when people, just so when people come on, or if they do multiple readings with me or with us, after a reading, I do a clearing. Most of the time, I will not remember what I said to you in the reading. I'm 61 years old, and I'm old, and the brain's so full of stuff that I can't keep any more in there. Um, and two, when I do the clearing, they take that away from me, because if you could imagine, we did 20 readings
Yeah,
that weekend. Whew, that's a lot of information for me to store. It's like,
yeah,
forget it. So don't forget to look after yourself as you go through this, um, go down this path. Make sure you're looking after yourself. It's important.
mhm.
Anything else,
Yeah.
Miss
Do lots of things that
Angela?
you enjoy. Yeah. Pull things into your day. Have something you look forward to every day. Some little thing that you look forward to every single day. And that'll keep you going.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
Could be as simple as sitting and drinking, sipping on a cup of tea. Do you drink peppermint tea? They're making me smell peppermint tea.
Yeah, I love peppermint tea.
They're literally making me smell it. I haven't had
Yeah.
peppermint tea in a long time. That's cool. So take that, even if it's 10 minutes, 15
Mhm.
minutes, take that time every day to just go, this is my time. Back off. Lights are off. I'm sipping my tea. I could be reading a book. Whatever.
Sounds good.
Excellent, Miss Megan. I look forward to seeing what we're doing in the future.
Yes, me too. Thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
your
Keep in
book's so
touch.
good, Angela. I love it so
Oh,
far.
thank you. That's wonderful. Well, it's so
Yeah.
nice meeting you, and thanks for
Yes.
popping in again. That's so
Yeah.
nice.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We'll be in touch.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's how easy it is, folks. Just that easy. Oops. There we go. How cool was that?
Cool.
Megan, she sat down with her friend Pam, and I remember Pam just being terrified to sit down originally. And we gave messages to both Megan and her friend Pam, and it was very cool. And then, did they not send the lady? And I can't remember her name, but I do remember the circumstances, where she worked at some type of metaphysical store, but she also worked with a program that helps people who have been assaulted.
Sure. I don't remember any of it, so I must have cleared better than you.
It just gave me that's funny. Okay, that is cool. Very, very. Oh, we got all kinds of people in here. We're going to move Megan. Megan, I'm not being mean. I'm just removing you because we can only have like 7 people in the waiting room, and then it fills up. So, folks, I pinned the link. I know we got all kinds of people. We got double digits of people. Yeah, that's right. Watching. So, if you want a reading, by all means, click that link, and we will try our best. We're going to go till about 15 to the hour, because then we're going to make the big announcement. Da, 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 da. Yeah, we're building it up. It's probably more than it should be. Okay. Oops. You have to excuse me. I'm on a new laptop, folks, because mine decided it didn't want to work at the last possible minute. Miss Celeste, we're bringing you in.
Hey,
How are you?
not great.
Oh
No, I honestly,
no. Uh-oh.
no,
We're
What's going
sending
on?
you all kinds of love
thank you.
and energy.
Thanks.
What's going on? Talk to us.
I just feel like everything's going on. I'm so lost. I thought I had a path, and I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm freaking overwhelmed. I can't think straight. I don't sleep.
Aw.
I'm kind of concerned about my health, but I think I'm okay, and I'm overwhelmed with that Jeff has so many vectors, you know.
Yes.
And I love him dearly, and I don't know how to deal with it. It's so much, and I can't even. I'm paralyzed.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I don't know. I can't freaking move. I can't think. I can't sleep. I can't meditate. I can't. I'm just like there's
You
a
just
part of me.
can't.
There's a part of me that doesn't want to be here, and there's a part of me that doesn't want to leave. You know, like if I don't do it now, I got to do it another lifetime. Shoot, I might as well do it now.
take the pain now rather than later.
You know what I mean?
I
feel
do.
like
I
I've lived
totally.
so many. I feel like I've lived so many lifetimes in this one freaking life. And I'm freaking tired, man. Like when do I get like joy? Like
Me.
all the time. Like I'm so jealous of you guys.
Oh, don't be jealous of us.
No, I'm happy for you. You're so freaking cute.
You should have seen us in the
You're,
car
like,
yesterday.
Yeah.
Why can't I have it?
You should have seen us in the car yesterday. You wouldn't have been a bit jealous. I thought she was going to pull
no
the car
context.
over and toss me out. Good thing I was driving.
And I don't I'm not doing anything. I don't know what my path is now, my purpose, or I usually have a pretty good idea because I'm when I was a caregiver, I was put in the situation where I ran to the heck, just like so exhausting, and it was so everything, but I was in it 100%, 1,000%, you know, until he died.
And
right. And now I feel really blessed. And also really? Really? Like I thought it's my time now.
Well,
and all I'm doing is it's just too much. It's too much. I can't even spend time with him, you know, like quality time. Cause you know about the boys.
Yes.
And then really, I can't. And then I'm not the parent. So I'm like stepping back, and I am paralyzed. I am like I'm just getting eaten inside, you know, and I can't, and I'm not even living my purpose. What the heck is my purpose then? To be frustrated like this? Really? No. This bullshit. But then I don't know. I can't see straight. I can't. I'm like, really? I can't. I'm not doing anything except being this.
You're existing.
Barely.
Now, I want you to hear this. Maybe the path you went on wasn't like, we could take all kinds of different paths in life. Maybe this one wasn't the right timing for you to go down this path. And that's not something that your guides are going to say, yeah, you're going to jump back onto the other path. No, they're not going to tell you that. But what they are going to tell you is if you keep going the direction you're going, there's a cement wall at the end of it, and you're going to keep hitting your head against it. You need to take a break, and you need some, I'm going to call it some Celeste time.
That's what I was getting to. Celeste time.
It's like, and I know it's easy for us sitting in this beautiful little town called Maple Creek, Saskatchewan, to say, Celeste, you need to step back, and you need to, because if you stay where you are, you won't be able to look at things from the bigger picture, because you're in it, and it's constantly like this all day long. It's 100 miles an hour, the energy. I feel it. It's like, holy crap, anybody would feel like the way you are. You're not being selfish, you're not being unkind, you're not being mean. What you need to do is be selfish and take your time. And I can't stress that enough. I know we talked about it previously, but I'm really stressing to you now, hon, back away a little bit. I'm not saying jump on a plane and go 500,000 miles away. Can you go I guess you could go to the moon. But you need to, you need that, and you're not going to get it where you are.
I don't even know what that means.
It feels to me like you need to be in a different space, a completely different space, because I don't know, like if you've ever gone and stayed, and I'm not saying you need to do this, but if you've ever gone and stayed in a motel room in a different space and you spend time there, something changes, the energy changes, or something just happens. And getting away in another space, I don't know where the space is, but just, it doesn't have to be far. I mean, they call these staycations, right? Like you just get somewhere. And it would be preferable if you could get somewhere where you could step out into a grove of trees or near some water and just kind of absorb the nature that's around you. If you can get away, even for a couple of days, I think you'll see things differently. If you just can have that really quiet, silent time where you can let go of all that's happening and just be Celeste and just nurture Celeste for a couple of days. Let her eat well, let her rest, let her do what she wants to do for a couple of days, you know? And you might even feel like once you've had a couple of days, you might need a couple more. And that's okay. You just need to get out of the space that you're in. It just
You need to do what's right for Celeste. Who's your partner that has crossed over? What was his name?
John.
His name? He corrected me. He was funny. He corrected me. He says, I said, was his name? He goes, is my name. I went, okay, that's fair. That's fair. I'll give you that one. John. Loves the fact that you're such a people pleaser, that you're such a giver, that you're such a, it's never about you. And it never has been. It never, I was going to swear, it never frickin' has been about Celeste. And when he took ill, you gave up everything.
Yeah, I did.
You did it again. You did it again. You did it again. Good or bad? I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying you did it again. Really, he and your guides, but he more so, really, really want you to just take 3-4 days. Was there a retreat, like a spiritual retreat you were looking at recently?
Actually, a cousin of mine mentioned it because she feels like she needs one.
Go. That's goosebumps on my goosebumps on my goosebumps. Is it a silent retreat?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it
Okay.
at all.
Check in with her. Even if it's not a silent, I think that might be what they're showing me. Maybe I need a silent retreat. Oh God, can you imagine me?
Not
being in a
really.
silent- It won't happen. It will never freaking happen. I can't stay quiet for 10 minutes, let alone. I sing to myself. I can't. It's just a thing.
It's true.
And John's like, okay, I'm over here. That's hilarious.
He's good though. I miss him.
It's funny. Somebody said that this weekend. I really, really miss him. And I wanted to say, he doesn't miss you. He misses the physical contact, of course.
Right.
He misses the hugs. You give the best hugs, apparently. We've never met in person. So now when we meet in person, I'm getting a hug. Because John's telling me you give the best hug. He sees everything. He's with you all the time. And you know that. You feel him around you. So now it's time to listen.
Okay.
And this retreat is going to give you time to just refill. I was talking with one lady this weekend, and I used the you have 10 spoons every day. And if you give away all 10 spoons, at the end of the day, you can't feed yourself.
Right.
You need to keep at least one spoon, preferably 2, so you can really feed yourself. But you, because of you're just such a loving soul and you just give, you give 10 spoons away by 8 o'clock in the morning. And the rest of the day, you're screwed. Right? So take those 10 spoons, be selfish with them, and go to retreat.
Okay.
John says, and that's an order, young lady. Was he older than you?
Yes.
Yeah. He literally says, and that's an order, young lady. I'm not taking no for an answer. He will give you a hard time. You know it.
Okay.
Angela, do you have something else?
Yeah, well, the card that came up was the miracle of prayer. And so don't forget that you've got this support system around you. And it's not just about praying and asking, it's actually about giving them permission to help you.
Oh.
Because lots of times we ask and we say we want this, that, whatever, but we don't say, I surrender to whatever you have for me, that whatever you can do to help me, just I'm letting you help me.
Yes.
And I'm giving you permission because we have free will and they can't step in unless we give them permission. And I think a lot of people miss that part.
Yeah.
There's prayers and then there's permission to help. And then once you do that, you have to be open to the set of events that's going to come next and just trust that it's all going to work out for your highest good. Might not seem like it as you're going through it. We never know what's going to come up, but there'll be adjustments and there'll be changes, and then you'll see it on the other side. You'll see what's happening. But I'm reiterating, if it's not the retreat, then you got to get away.
Okay.
You've got to get out of the space you're in
Thank
to
you.
be
Yeah.
able to see things clearly.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to follow up with you tomorrow, the next day, and the next day. We're going to keep on you now. And I just know your soul. I feel it. And I know that the last thing you want to do is hurt anybody. You would
Yeah.
rather hurt yourself than hurt anybody else. you would rather your soul fractured than for one iota of somebody else might shed a tear.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's not healthy.
I know.
Right? So really pay attention to what the soul is telling you.
Okay.
Leave this behind.
Oh,
It's it's so hard though.
yeah, that's hard.
Okay, we're sending love.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Whew.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
I got some birds singing.
you got some what? Oh, she's got to shut her window. Was the bird disturbing you?
There was bird, and there was also people out there talking because it's like spring out there now.
It is. Might have to go for a walk. Oh no, I'm actually doing a session with my mentor. I point there because that's where his plaques are that he gave me. Ken Lewicki. We're gonna go into detail about channeling alien life form. It's like we talked about. It's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very cool. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. What the hell? Sorry. Technology in me. It's not really working that well. Okay, I'm going to, Celeste, I'm going to remove you so you can go back and listen to the show on YouTube or Facebook or whichever one, just so we have more room for people to come in. And folks, I do that every time. I'm not being mean. It's just we only have 7 spots that we can hold there. Miss Anita, our regular viewer, pops in.
Hello.
With
Hello.
the
Ah, there they are.
There they are. There they are. Yes.
How's it going?
They almost didn't come up because this is kind of a new screen that I came into this time around. So
Oh, there you go. How's it going?
Good. Good. Bitter.
Yeah.
Just got that flu thing that was going around, so I'm trying to shake that.
The lungs aren't doing.
No. Yeah, the lungs and the chest have been a struggle, a little bit in the head, but it's got to go. Told it it's got to be gone because I got 2 reads on Wednesday and I already had to reschedule one, so no more.
Go into your bathroom and turn just hot water on in the shower, not just the tub, but have it in the shower because it mists better from the shower. Put a towel down under the door and just fill it up with steam.
Okay.
Sitting there for a good hour or so.
All right.
It really helps. That's coming from your guides. I've done it myself, but your guides are bringing that in. B, it's funny. I thought they were going to bring in a loved one that has crossed over, but instead they're saying, and this is going to be a message for the collective, for everybody that does any kind of mediumship work, energy work, where we're channeling or we're bringing loved ones in or spirit guides, we're using tarot cards. Always be fully aware of who you're talking to. There was a case recently for you where you thought you were talking to A, but it was actually B. Yes. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay. Be very, and I'm very, I need to really pay attention myself when we do as many readings as we did this weekend. You just get rolling and you don't even question it anymore. And I had a entity, I'll use that word, come in, but he kept showing himself with a big thick mustache, and I didn't know who he was. I kept asking all my clients. I now realize it wasn't for any client, but it's really important that we know who we're bringing in.
Yes, absolutely.
Angela, you got some singing dogs.
Singing dogs, yeah.
Is that what they are?
Well, it's talking about, yeah, like chaos. So this whole picture is really just about, sometimes we're in a storm,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and when you're sick, it's a pretty common time to feel like everything's out of control. You have no way to know exactly when you're going to feel better. And
Yeah.
so in the meantime, in between time, you kind of have to just go with it. And that's kind of
Mm-hmm.
what this is about. It's about that. And also, what's coming in is one of the references that I often use is when you're doing a kitchen renovation.
Yeah.
You know that there's a happy outcome on the other side, but when you're in it, it doesn't feel very good.
Yeah.
There's things that are out of place and lots of things you have to put on hold. You have to
Mm-hmm.
wash your dishes in the bathroom. There's
Mm-hmm.
all those things that have to happen. And so I guess, just be really patient with yourself now while this is happening. There are cycles in life, and this is just one of them. And you're in that, but know that it's all going to sort itself out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't get the pretty kitchen without the chaos. And so it's like you have to go through this, and you may as well take the time for you, and you may as well get what you want out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy the hot cup of tea or the hot shower or the cuddly blanket or whatever you need to help you through this time, and know that on the other side you're going to have the pretty kitchen. It's going to be
Yeah.
great.
It's been a trying weekend a bit, I tell you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the body will tell us
Oh,
when
yeah.
we've gone too much, done too much, gone too hard, and when we need rest. And it will sit us down. It
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 really
did
will.
me
literally has
today.
sat me on my butt for a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I knew I had to sit today. It was like, yep, nope, I'm just gonna sit, foot up. Pretty simple. Through all that, just embrace it. Embrace everything that's
Mhm.
happening because, like Angela said, the kitchen is coming. Kitchen
Yeah.
is not real. Like you're not actually in
Well,
renovation.
that would be nice too, because I
Yeah,
am waiting
no,
on
you're
that.
not. Yeah,
I could be waiting a lifetime, but I'm waiting on that.
yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Sure, guides. Other way more important things.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there are. So when am I bringing in, I just want to clarify with knowing who you're talking to, because I bring them in through my guides, and I get my guides to talk to the people that I will be reading their guides, and I get them to pick out what's important to bring through. Should I, in addition to that, the guidelines that I set with my guides, be talking and asking more pertinent questions than I
Yeah,
am?
be specific. And you know what? I used to do the same thing you did. I would ask my guides to ask their guides to ask their loved one. And now we're playing telephone. And you know what
Well,
happens?
I'll directly communicate with the loved one. I just get them to do the pre-sort.
Okay. Yep. That's fine. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, because then it just cuts out a lot of the clutter that has
Yeah,
to be
exactly.
sorted through. Okay.
It's just sometimes we get on a roll and it's just like, okay, let's go. Bum, bum, bum. Oh,
Yeah.
ooh, this isn't right. Just be aware.
Yeah, I had that happen with some animal communications. It was some crossover animals of my own that had merged to come through. And then as soon as the horse popped through, I'm like, no, this isn't your read. You
There
gotta
you go.
go. So yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, Anita.
Okay, thanks. I'll keep that in mind. And thank you, Angela. Yes, this is chaos. It too will go.
More you embrace it, the better it'll be, and then
Yeah.
it'll work itself out. It'll be good.
It will.
Yeah. It's like I'll come out on the other end one way or the other. So it's all good. Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Take care.
Yeah, you too, eh?
Bye.
Bye. We've got one more. We got time for one more. One of my originals, Miss Michaela
Hi.
from way back. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah. How are you?
I am good.
Yes.
Woo! You got some changes happening.
Hopefully.
It feels good.
Yeah.
They literally want you to run into it rather than take like instead of pausing and thinking about it and overthinking it, they want you to go down that path. It feels good. What is it, personal or business?
Uh, well, it could be two things. Like I want to move, but I also want to change careers.
That's the one. It's the career.
Yeah, okay.
But if you change career, will you not be forced to move? Like they kind of go together?
The thing is, if I change career now, it might be harder to qualify for a mortgage, which is
Oh,
why I'm kind of like, you know?
I feel like there's change career, move. They're really close together. So don't be surprised.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting on things.
It feels positive. It feels like that's gonna like you have a time frame there. You're in your head it's gonna take this long. It's
Yeah.
actually a lot shorter.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Angela.
Yeah, they're asking you to split your focus. So whatever you've been focusing a ton on, which is probably around this career change and what should I be doing? The best thing to do when you can't control the outcome and you're waiting for the answer is to
Yeah.
focus on something else that brings your vibration up.
Okay.
Because then you're in this space of not wondering or longing for this thing to happen. Instead, you're just being happy in the moment and you're doing things that bring you joy and make you happy, and that brings your vibration up. And then you pull that what you desire to you rather than
Mhm.
you focusing on how I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
So just a little bit of a mind shift. You still have to focus, right? Like you still
Yeah.
have to focus on it. You still have to be aware. But what they're saying is like a 30-70. So, just some focus on that, but then a lot of focus on what you want to do in your daily life. I think that message about doing something that you love every day and making sure that you do something you love every day is an
Yeah.
important thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely feel that. I'm so busy. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
can you
Oops.
still see me? Yeah. Okay,
Oh
good.
yeah.
That's okay.
Playing
Oh.
around with the camera.
Stop.
Oh,
Is that you,
yeah.
Angela?
No, not
Was
me.
me.
I haven't
Was
touched
me.
anything.
I'm telling you, it's technology today, Michaela. It's technology.
Is that a card that you pulled? Is
Yeah,
there?
so it's talking
Oh,
about splitting your focus, and that's what I was talking
oh,
about, like, just making
okay.
sure that you're not 100% focused on this one thing,
Yeah,
that because you put yourself in that feeling of, "I don't have it, and how am I going to get it?" Instead
exactly.
of, just let it come to you. It's coming. Just know
Yeah.
that, and
I I definitely, yeah, I kind of switched my focus like a little bit. A few days ago, I was like, you know what? What's the rush? Everything's
yeah.
fine. Like, it's just gonna happen when it happens. And like,
Absolutely. And that's the right approach. And
yeah,
Yes.
then, you keep yourself open because you never know what kinds of signs and synchronicities are going to come in. You got to be aware, but at
yeah,
the same time you're just enjoying life. You're just enjoying life. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Awesome. Thank you,
Cool.
Michaela.
Thank you. Okay, have a
Take
good night.
care.
All
Okay,
right.
bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'm gonna take out card cam. Do, 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 do. That one. Card cam's gone. Oh, what happened to us?
I'm still here. You're
I know.
there.
There we
Oh.
go. That's better. We had like giant heads.
Oh.
Giant heads. So That was fun. That was a quick hour. Holy.
Mhm.
We have breaking news. I've been waiting to use that though for the whole hour.
Gosh, it's such a big announcement.
It is. Folks,
Oh.
we're changing the way we do our show. What we are going to do is there's been so many people have reached out to us that can't get on either YouTube or Facebook, or they don't want to. So we are going to go back to how this all started. No, it's not true. What we're going to do is we're going to take it to Zoom. To do that and make it feasible for us to do that, it's going to change how we do it. We're actually going to start recording Healing Hearts on Sunday. We're going to record it in a Zoom atmosphere, or in a Zoom room, I guess it's called. And we're going to record that. And then on Monday, we will put it out as a video podcast. To make it feasible for us to do that, we're going to charge a small fee for that Zoom. What that will get you is almost guaranteed you're going to get a reading when you're in that Zoom room. And did we not decide that we're going to do a draw every week inside that Zoom room? Each week inside that Zoom room, we will do a draw, and the winner of that draw will get a 1-hour session with the two of us. That's $100 value. So starting next Sunday, I believe it is, we have to make sure our calendars are cleared for that. But starting next Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Time, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, we will start doing it on Zoom. We will advertise it all week. We'll send out the link to be able to sign up. And if you have any questions, fire off questions. You can fire them in the chat right now if you have a question. Or just tell us what you think. If you think it's crazy and it's dumb, tell us that too. We can take it. We're tough. Well, Angela is. I might cry if you tell me I'm dumb.
Well, I mean, we're taking a bit of a step, and I think that this will be better for everybody. Us,
Yes.
everybody else at the same time, and still offering the show for people who love to watch the show. And there's a lot of people that have told me that they just love watching. They get entertained by the silliness that goes on around
Silly?
the
Who's
readings.
silly?
There's some silly things that happen around those readings.
Nobody's silly around here.
Yeah, well, I mean, we are just a little goofy, but
You know what, folks? In this world, we have to be a little bit silly. Nancy is asking, how much will we charge? What did we decide we were going to charge, Miss?
I believe $10.
It is, yes. That is what we decided. We're going to charge $10. Like I say, a small fee, and you have the chance to actually get a $100 reading. So I think it's a fair trade-off, I'll say. And it's going to change. It's going to allow us to do some pretty cool stuff. It's going to allow us to almost do it a little differently, be more personable with it. And yeah, I think it's going to be cool. I think it's really going to be cool.
Yeah. And we love your feedback. So feel free to send an email.
And don't forget, the show is still going to be put out on the Monday. You'll still see us on all your YouTubes, your Facebook, your X's, what else do we go live on? I think, and Twitch. There's one person who always watches on Twitch. I don't know who it is. It's always that one person on Twitch. It's bizarre.
That's cool.
Yeah, we need to maybe promote Twitch more. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't know how many people watch on Twitter, or X as we call it now, because they don't give us numbers as we're live. So, which is kind of, it used to come up like we can see how many people are watching in each stream that we're on. And it's weird. We go live to my personal Facebook and Angela's personal Facebook, but for some reason it's a private event and nobody can watch it. It's so weird. We got to figure out how to change that.
This is why Zoom is a little better, because there's that kind of stuff going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll get more people who can join us. I think a lot more people will join us and get these little mini readings that are so healthy for people.
Yeah.
Excellent. Until next Sunday when we do the recording, and if you're not there, you will see the show on Monday. Take care, and don't forget, if you want a session with me, you can check me out, Kevin the Medium, on all the social medias. You can check Angela out at healingenergy.world and all her social medias of Awaken Your Soul's Journey.
And I'm doing a writing workshop tomorrow.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So if you've been wondering, like maybe you've been thinking you should be journaling, maybe you've been thinking writing would help you, but you just don't know how to start and you don't know where to go with that. I'm going to offer for people a space where you can do that. And I think offering a time to do it, sometimes you get something done if you actually book a time. And so
Yes.
I'm just offering it to see how it goes. And I've got 4 or 5 people that have signed up already. And so I'm looking forward to doing that.
That is so, so cool.
Yeah.
Do you have that? Is that in your
it's on my Facebook
website?
page. I've been promoting it there and also through my emails. So
okay.
Yeah.
I was going to throw the link into the chat, but I can't seem to do that. So
the link, yeah.
Maybe you can throw it in the chat. It'll stay there anyways, even after we go off the air. It would still stay there.
I could do that.
Folks, that's a very cool opportunity. Quite often during our sessions, especially our 1-hour sessions, or even at a market, they were running 20 to a half hour. Journaling came up a lot. It was a good way to get your emotions onto a piece of paper. And once you put the emotions on that paper, you can let it go easier. There you go, right there, folks. Click that link and you will be, that will take you to her form that she has designed for this writing journaling session that she's going to be doing weekly, every Tuesday for many months to come, except when we're traveling.
We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
No, we'll be doing it every Monday, every Tuesday. This is part of the discussion yesterday. She was going to throw the other card.
I will be there every Tuesday.
There you go.
We'll see who joins me.
Folks, thank you very much. Take care of yourself. We will see you next week.
Mahalo.
Pay attention to both of our social medias and emails. We'll be sending stuff out for it.